guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and today is the 14th of July. Not going to be recording my live sessions today, doing my live recorded session today, but like I said, I want to start flipping things up and chopping things up when it comes to the kind of content that I'm bringing to the channel in a sense. I'm not saying I'm going to stop the live recorded sessions where you can watch me trade, each and every day, my live recorded sessions, but I just want to start bringing a little bit more, I guess, refresh or newer things to the channel, and kind of be more personal and giving things from my perspective as a trader that's been doing this for 10 years plus, whatever the case is. And but yeah, so I just kind of want to start doing something a little different, a little bit more storytelling in a sense. Not actually saying I'm gonna read a story, but more so just kind of like letting you inside my mind and how I think about things and what I see, whatever the case is. And if there's still experience discussing certain topics, whatever the case is. But I'm not saying I'm stopping the live recorded sessions. I will be posting maybe once or twice a week with those. So let's just go ahead and get into today's video. Before we do, I want to thank everyone who's currently subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subbing, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, this is your first time watching, I am a price action trader, guys. I trade purely supply and demand, looking for from a top-down approach, pretty much. So I like to trade supply and demand from a higher time frame. It prices in either an area of supply and demand, and then trade it accordingly by scaling down or stepping down to a lower time frame chart and seeing if we're going to get some rejection based on a pullback in the market. So with that said, if you're a first time or newcomer to the channel, we welcome you in. If you do not mind, please click on that subscribe button, that little red button that says subscribe, and make sure to hit that little bell icon, which is it'll make what that does. It will ensure that you never miss one of the uploads here on the channel. So join the community here at Future Trading with Mike. If you're interested in joining the Discord as well, where fellow like-minded traders like yourself come together and share ideas and give out hints and tips about things in the market as we trade those markets throughout the day. Join the community. It's an open forum where people can ask questions. You always get an answer from somebody, because we all don't have the answer, but somebody there may have the answer. Okay, so let's see, is that it? Yeah, that's it. If you're interested in joining the Discord, just find the link down in the description portion of the video below. And today's topic, I wanted to talk about, it was a time years ago, many years ago, where I wasted years at the beginning of my venture or career in trading, because I was in the process of learning. So I wasted years watching other people trade, meaning online, watching tons and tons of videos from so-called gurus or fake gurus that proclaim to be experienced traders in the market. And it was just a time where I had to start all over. I mean, start from scratch, start from zero. And that was many years ago, because, I hear this all the time. It's the same story being told, is that so many people who start trading, it's not one of those things, it's like a light switch to where it just clicks and you're able to start trading tomorrow. You can learn it all in one day and trade tomorrow. No, you cannot do that. Trust me, it takes time. You have to go through hardship. When I say that, I mean dig deep into the trenches and have to come out of them to be able to find your way in that path. That path you have to take to trading. And trading is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, to be honest with you, because it's all psychological in a sense. It's all mental, and at the same time, it's like playing a game to where you have to. When I say a game, I don't mean just some board game or some video game. This is like something that will test you to another level, because you have money tied to it. You have capital. You have funds that are tied to this thing, to what you are putting your money that you work hard for into the market, and it will mess with you psychologically. It's like, because all the psychological pieces step in, fear, greed, all those things, they start stepping in to start controlling you, to manipulate how you trade. So the thing about me personally, and I wasted a lot of time in my life trying to get this thing correct in the past, watching people. And I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have watched tons of videos online or whatever the case is, and maybe even taking a course or two, and it just didn't work out for you trying to learn a strategy. I mean, there are a lot of fake traders, I call them online, or fake guru traders, so-called online, that are kind of set up shop in a sense to try to get you to believe this is how that they're actually making money trading, whatever the case is. And their end goal is to really get you signed up for a course, to buy a indicator, to buy something in a sense. When I say that, that's centered around something that they built so they can make money off of you, whatever the case is. I mean, there's so many quick schemes out there, whatever the case. I'm not saying that there aren't some solid individuals out there that know how to trade, because trust me, I know people who know how to trade and can trade correctly, and they have a course that they offer, or whatever the case is, that works out. I'm not saying when it comes to the futures, I had to kind of piece things together when I started off future trading. I didn't really have a mentor or anyone to kind of really show me the way, so I spent lots of time trying to learn how to trade. But I know people who trade, like, say, for instance, that trade the Forex or whatever the case is, and some other markets out there, and they trade differently than I trade, whatever the case is. But, everybody, you have to find that niche. You have to find that strategy that works for you and build a trading plan that's going to work for you and stick with it. One of the biggest things I always talk about is being consistent. Consistency is everything in trading. Consistency, and just being honest with yourself and sticking with the trading plan. Don't deviate from it. If it works, how they say, if it's not broken, or don't try to fix it. Same thing in trading. If it's working, stick with the plan. So yeah, there was a time years ago to where I was like, it wasn't just like for a year. It was probably 2 or 3 years to where I was reading, I was watching videos, I thought things were coming together mentally in my mind, and little did I know that I was being steered in the wrong direction, and trying to incorporate so many different things into my trading, guys. And I guess what I was trying to do was maybe trying to put incorporate several different strategies in how I was trading. I was getting mixed up, and I couldn't read the charts correctly, and that's the biggest thing too. How you guys always hear me talking about market structure and price action. I can't stress it, enough that if you don't know or understand market structure, stop where you're at right now. If you don't understand price action, stop where you're at right now, and don't try to be jumping ahead. I think a lot of people get mixed up and they try to jump ahead in life to do things, whatever it is, thinking, I'm going to take the shortcut. No shortcut in life, guys. You got to be able to build a foundation for success in life, and everyone should know that. There's no cheat sheet. If you're cheating, then you all know that's going to blow up in your face at some point in time. So you have to build the foundation. The foundation is understanding the market structure, understanding the price action, understanding how the market moves. So that's why I put those books down below, because reading is fundamental. As a toddler, we were taught that. As a child, we were taught that growing up. Reading is fundamental. It's what carries us through in life, because without reading, we can't absorb the information that we need to get us where we need to be, right? So that's the thing about trading, is the same thing as you have to build a foundation, build structure to be able to have consistency in your life. And from the beginning, yeah, I was reading, I was watching videos, I thought I was on the right path, but I stumbled upon a strategy after strategy that just did not just work out. Even looking to purchasing a course that just did not even work out for me. And I'll say this to you. If you are out there and for any reason you purchase a course and then you start to see that, someone say that, yeah, 6% profitability in this trading strategy and trading plan, and you'll be 6% profitable, to me, that's not good, because you should be a lot higher when it comes to your risk to reward, not risk to reward, I should say, your win to loss ratio, is what I'm trying to say, is like having a lot more wins than that, okay? Because I always say to you guys, and I've said this in many videos, you should be green every day, not red. If you break even, okay, that just means that you're getting better, and you're almost there. So, and you haven't lost anything, so that means you're climbing the ladder, right? So to me, it's all about just being able to be successful, be green every day, build upon that, increase your percentage of wins, whatever the case is. So that's the thing about, trading, is being successful. Okay, so you know, if you bump across or come across one of the course that you paid into and it ain't working, it's not working out. You know, because that's where what happened to me was that I noticed that yeah, okay, this is great. It started working out, and then I started seeing like I'm up one day, down one day, up one day, down one day. That's not consistent. See, being consistent, right? And I always talk about being consistent. So if it doesn't work out, and you see that you're not able to profit each and every day, or at the end of the week, it doesn't add up to where you're making money, then you need to jump ship early. Don't continue the same path, trading that same strategy, because it takes time. It takes time. And that's like, you know, on the channel here, I'm not an educator. I'm not an instructor. I don't claim to be. I'm just here when I created this channel, like I told you guys, it was for more so a reflection of, so I can go back and, you know, better improve myself when it comes to my trading, you know, because the market's always doing something different. It's evolving. Like us as people, we have to be able to adapt and change throughout as we go through life. So it's the same thing. So jump ship early and continue digging, but reading. You know, there's a lot of good information out there. I put a lot of great books down below in the you find them down in the description portion of this video. A lot of great books that cover volume analysis, market structure, price action, supply and demand. You know, the strategy that I use. Supply and demand is a heavy hitter. It is to me, it's the bread and butter of how I trade. So, you know, I'm just here to share my story about how I wasted years from the beginning trying to understand and get to where I wanted to be at. And I think a lot of people struggle and follow that same course. You know, they waste time and they give up. I'm here to tell you, don't give up, don't quit. Okay, guys. You know, but it's your choice to make. You know, if you feel you're almost there, don't give up. You know, if you're a person that tries something out for a month or two and you just give up, well, it's not going to work for you. You just need to go ahead and stop today. But if you have the passion and the drive to really want to trade, and you feel like I did, I'm the type of person that if someone else can do it, I know I can do it. So I give it everything. I dive deep into it, and no matter how deep the water is, I'm going to swim it through. I'm going to see it through. I'm going to swim it out. I'm going to swim through it, and I'm going to find a way. So that's just pretty much, you know, what I want to talk about today. A little bit about, you know, what happened with me, and you know, the things that I came, or the walls that I bumped up against in trying to break through or jump over to get to where I'm at today. So it wasn't an overnight success story. I promise you that. I promise you that. And I'm hopeful that a lot of you guys don't have to go down the same journey or the same path I did, and the door opens up and it's a little, you know, it's a lot clearer from the beginning than it was for me at the beginning. So that's all I have for you guys. I really wish, you know, and hope that you guys are successful in trading. And if you're trading today, please be safe, like I always say. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and that's it.